Hi there, it's Paula. Welcome to my channel. Hi there, it's Paula. Welcome to my channel, How Not To. Today I'm going to be reviewing my January IPSY bag, and it's really late in February because I forgot all about the bag. I really like IPSY because it just gives you samples of skincare products and makeup. It gets me to try it a few times to see if I like it, and then if I really like it, I can go out and buy the full-size product. This January bag came, and it's this marble look with this pink zipper, which is super cute, and it's like a soft fake leather. You get a card with IPSY. Every bag is themed. It gives you a detailed description of what you're getting and how to use it. And also, if there was a full size, the value of it. The first thing is the Aromatica Tea Tree Balancing Foaming Cleanser. And I haven't had a chance to try this yet, but it does look quite nice. With this cream to foam face wash that removes dirt, oil, and makeup. It's made with skin-loving ingredients like tea tree oil to help calm inflammation, redness, and acne, and organic aloe vera leaf to moisture and soothe. The full version of this product, which is 180 grams, is worth $26. And the sample size does not say how much it is, but I'm betting it's not 180 grams. So probably about 12 washes. That'll give me a good idea whether or not this is going to work for my skin and if it's going to do what it says it does. So I'm excited about that. It smells nice, just it's sealed, but it does smell fresh and clean. The next product is a Luxie Beauty Fan Flawless Brush. My best friend Jen was like, "What the heck do you do with these?" And I was like, not much. What I understand these do is for highlights. So if you just want a touch of something somewhere, it's curved so that it only puts the littlest amount of it and it spreads it around. So I would use it for highlight. I would dip into the product and find the highest point on my cheekbone and just gently brush it and blend it out so that it's just a subtle hint of whatever it is. You could probably use it for bronzer as well. It fits nicely there, but again, it would be a little bit more difficult to blend with this because it is relatively flat. If this is the only brush you have, it's totally doable. So the description of the card for the brush says, the unique fanned out shape is perfect for dusting shimmer on the high points of your face with minimal fallout. Tip, this brush is the perfect size for dusting highlighter onto your collarbones. Great for party looks. Ooh, that'd be fun. I like to sparkle everywhere, so I'll try that. Oh, and I love makeup brushes. Give me all the brushes. I will take the brushes. The next one is the Morphe Full Coverage Concealer. Dark circles, redness, breakouts, whatever your skin concern, this concealer covers it with ease. The long-wearing formula is totally water-resistant, transfer-resistant, and sweat-proof for up to 16 hours. It's free from harmful ingredients like parabens and skin irritants like synthetic fragrance. Use this with a concealer brush to clean up lipstick or brow edges after applying your products. And a full size for this is value of $9. I'll just take a look at my little baggy boot. This looks like a full size of concealer. I'm wearing nothing on my face other than moisturizer. From early this morning, it is 20 to 6 at night right now, so my skin is probably pretty dry right now, but that's a good test. So I'm gonna put this concealer on and see how we do. Some days, if I'm in a hurry, I just put concealer on. Ooh, this feels thick, ladies and gents. Feels similar to NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So just touching up any red spots. And then I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna take my favorite icing concealer brush. This shade looks pretty light for me. But if I had foundation on it, I imagine it would have blended in a bit better. There's nothing wrong with having light concealer in your under eye. It will brighten up that area. So if you have dark circles, or like I do, there's like a significant line there there's going to be shadow no matter what you do. Having a light concealer underneath that will help brighten that up so it doesn't look so shadowy or dark. So having a light concealer isn't a bad thing. Not sure if there's a benefit for a concealer that's too dark for your skin. I guess if you want to look really tanned or really orange. Ooh, ah. So I think this blends out relatively well. I don't have a lot of product to compare it to. I don't own a lot of things. But from the stuff I have, this seems pretty nice. Then I'm just going to go over it with one of my foundation brushes. It's a dirty brush. It already has a bit of foundation on it, so it's just going to help blend. I'm just kind of patting and tapping because I don't want to move the concealer around too much. I say that as I move it around too much. That looks really nice. Feels soft, so we'll see how it wears. I'm going to try to bring it closer. Can't really see my texture with this phone lens. It's not the best for focusing. So far it blends in nicely to the skin, and that's my face not very well hydrated. So that's pretty nice. So far, on the first applying, that Morphe is really nice. As for coverage, just with that little bit, I'm gonna have to reapply on those spots because I did spread it around considerably. What I've seen from YouTubers, specifically makeup artists that have been doing it for years, they say to put a dot of concealer on the big spots, the big like whoa spots that you definitely want to cover. And then I'm going to use a smaller brush because I want finer detail. This is Real Techniques pointed crease brush, but I like the dome shape. I feel like that's going to help blend out the concealer without pushing it around too much. These are the places where I want the concealer to conceal the most without pushing it around, so fingers crossed. So I don't want to push what's on top of the redness that's covering it. I just want to blend the edges out to look like it's part of my skin. I see a white dot there, so I guess this is probably not the right color. There's no doubt the redness is gone. This is just upon first application. After I wear it for an hour, that'll be the true test of the concealer and its longevity. I'd be happy to get 4 hours out of it because 4 hours is enough time for me to get to where I want to go, where I want to look not flawless, but like less red. And then once you're there and you're hamming it up or whatever, it just slowly fades away. But if it fades within an hour or 2 hours of applying it, then you know it's not the greatest product out there. That was a significant red bump. So far that looks like that's covering that up pretty well. So we'll see if it stays like that. It is looking cakey around there because I did put a lot. So it looks like it's kind of sitting on top of my skin and in my pores. Like I have dry spots right here, and it looks like it's sitting in there as well. It's a pretty dry formula. I would probably want something that adds a little bit more moisture. This is definitely going to be cakey because I just let it sit there for too long. It makes my eyes look dry. It covers, which is nice, but my under eyes are dry to begin with and really textured, so it's bringing all of that out. I would try this again, and I would make sure that I moisturize, put on some foundation first as another layer in between my skin and this concealer, but we'll see how it wears. Next is the Brooklyn & Bailey Lash Next Door in Blackout. I love discovering new mascaras. Very simple packaging. I like it. So this is before mascara, and here's the wand. Nothing fancy. Feels nice. So this mascara feels very smooth. It's really glidey. It's not clumpy. It's more lengthening than volumizing. And I like that kind of mascara. So turn up the volume on your lashes with this jet black mascara. A few coats lengthen, separate, and define your lashes for a dramatic, wide-eyed look. And you don't need to worry about this formula smudging or smearing. It does not budge. The value full-size version of this product, 11 grams, is $18. And this is 5.3 grams. So $18 for a mascara, that's actually not too bad. I think some mascaras are like $30 or over dollars. So 18 bucks, that's a good like midpoint. Let's try another layer. Hope you're enjoying the background song of our neighbor's dogs. So I put another coat on, and that doesn't look too bad. Just putting on some moisturizer because my lips are so dry. Yay, winter! And last but not least, the H2O Oasis Ultra Hydrating Cream. Should have probably put that on first. Oh well. This moisture pack treatment from Thirsty Skin Experts H2O Plus is proven to double your skin's hydration levels for up to 24 hours. Pretty major. Tip, use this after cleansing, toning, and applying your serum. Make the most of its benefits. The value of the full-size version of this product is $42. So my hands are dry, which is perfect. You can see how that looks. I have like flaking skin. They're all chapped and peeling. It is lightweight. Feels slightly greasy, but I've had greasier. But it looks like it's hydrated my hands quite nicely. That moisturized really, really nicely. All right, H2O Beauty. All right. With IPSY, they offer sample sizes that you can buy for $3 American. I picked this Ciate, I don't know if that's how you say it, London Glow 2 Illuminating Blush, and it is skin brightening blush. It's really pretty package. And Ciate is a relatively pricey makeup, and so I thought, well, for $3 American, it's nice to just give it a shot to see if it's good, because, you know, finding a nice blush that's good for your skin tone, trying something different that you would never pay for, I think has a lot of value for me. This color is called Date Night. Very pale. I don't even know if that's going to show up my skin. That's pretty fair. Well, we'll see. It's really shimmery, so I'll just do a little swatchy poo. Ooh, yeah, she sparkles. And pop it on my pale as hell cheeks. Wanting to press really hard with my brush. I'm like, let the brush do the work, girl. Let the brush do the work. So that added back in some color. It's a very fine shimmer, highlighting my texture and my wrinkles beautifully. It's subtle. I like it. It's February 13th while I'm filming this. Way late. We're getting ready for Valentine's Day for the girls' school. We had one mishap and we lost one of the Valentine's Day to Mummy being ripping it, so we had an extra sticker. My daughter put it on my heart. So she's like, if anybody asks you what size your heart is, now they know. There was a test of the products that was super fun. That was really nice stuff, and I'm happy for the sample sizes. I'm excited to give those skincare products a whirl and to do more of a test on this Morphe concealer to see if I can add a little bit more moisturizer underneath or maybe over top to see how it's gonna wear. I love testing this stuff because now I have an idea of how products are supposed to work, what colors look good on me. So like just this color, you see it online and I'm like, that looks fairly strong. I don't know, but then you put it on your cheek and like there's nothing there. It's good to experiment. Thank you for experimenting with me. Yeah, so thank you for tagging along with me on my video about the IPSY Glam Bag review. If you have any other requests or any questions about the IPSY bag or any subscriptions, please drop me a line. Please mention it in the comments, or if you know me personally, just get a hold of me somehow. I want to finish my look because I have time to, so let's just add some zhuzh. I got this at Winners. It's the the BH Cosmetics palette. It is opalescent. I think I'm saying that right. 24 color shadow palette. So pretty. They're like fairy colors. There's some shimmers, there's some mattes. So let's play, because I have half my face done. Might as well go for full gusto here. Shader brush. Oh, let's go neutral. Let's do a brown. I've done colors before. So I'm gonna go in with a neutral brown, a few shades darker than my skin tone kind of deal. I have no primer on my eyelids, so these will crease like crazy because my eyelids are oily. And these might not blend as well because I don't have a primer on to smooth out all my wrinkles. This is a Morphe M330. Just to blend it out a bit. Try not to press hard, but I just want it on there. I just want the color on. I'm so muscular. I'm just going to take the same brush. I'm going to go in with a deeper brown. This one's shimmer. I'm going to save the shimmer till last. I'm going to do another matte just to add a little more depth to the eye. So I'm just keeping the darker tone near the outer third of my eye to create my eyes being more spaced apart and to make my eyes look brighter and bigger. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm using the Morphe brush 330 to blend it out. I'm going to apply it again just to make it a little more darker. If it's too light, you can add it till it goes darker. But if you start off dark, the nice thing about cheaper eyeshadows is that you might start dark, but if you got a good fluffy blending brush, you can usually buff most of it away because it's like really a powdery consistency. And then I'll put a lighter shadow color on top, and preferably shimmery because it'll reflect the light and make it look lighter than it actually. I'm just gonna add a little more just to the very tip, bring it across, kind of like cutting out the socket or the crease of your eye. Again, just adding a little more dimension. I think that's a good base. Now we're gonna add some fun stuff. So let's do something real shimmery. Do we wanna go dark? Let's go mid-tone. I'm gonna go in with Fling. It's got like a pinky brownie tone, and I believe it's a mid-tone. It's a little bit on the darker side. So we'll try it, and if not, we'll add a lighter color. So I'm going to go back with the flat brush, but I am going to wipe it off a bit with my makeup remover cloth. And I'll probably have to wet it to get it. If I want it really shiny and really metallic-y, I'll probably have to wet the brush. Wet the eyeshadow and go back to it. Okay, and then I'm going to take the blending brush again and just kind of make sure there's no line between the shimmer and the matte. And then I'm gonna use a smaller brush. This is a Annabelle A10 shadow brush, and I'm gonna go in with Romance, that one there, on the inner corner of my eye, just to keep it light. I could have gone lighter, but like Opulent for sure. They're very shimmery. I'm going to go in the inner corner, I think with Star. I'm gonna bring it all the way under my lashes just to really brighten the eye. And then I'm gonna take a clean buffing brush. I think I got this in another IPSY bag. No idea who made this brush, but it's a double-ended brush, and I'm gonna use the floofy side. And I'm just gonna go over this part so that there's no line between the shadow, the eyeshadow, and my skin. So far these shadows are blending pretty well for not having primer on. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some eyebrows and some lips, and I think a tad bit more blush because it's looking pretty pale. So I'm gonna try the Ciate, add some more of that, then I'll be right back with the final look. I put on my eyebrows and I put on this ColourPop Disney Villains Ultra Glossy Lip in the color Bad Apple. And it's got some sparkle in it. It is real pretty. Real pretty. And then I use the Rimmel eyebrow thing, which information has mostly rubbed off on that. And so this is the finished look. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi there, it is 20 to 9 p.m. So it's been a few hours since I put on the concealer. I don't think you can tell from the camera, but it has caked into my fine lines. It has worn off where I've been touching my face and stuff. It stayed on there okay, but it has crusted in and around the skin on that, which most makeup does. It's drying for my eyes. So if you have a much oilier skin than I do, especially underneath the under eyes, then you might really like this product because it would keep your skin mattified. But if you have dry skin, you might not like this at all because it is quite drying. I'm gonna try to use more moisturizers underneath, try mixing it with an oil to see if it'll help keep the moisture in there and help it last a little bit longer possibly. Mascara has not moved around my eye. I don't feel like it's dropped down too much at all. So far, my eyes haven't been watering. It hasn't budged, so far it's been doing what it says done. Now, granted, I haven't been sweating. I've been laughing and smiling and talking, but not too much. I would have to see how this performs, like if I'm going out at night, just having it on all day. And the blush, my red cheeks have shined through. I've been really touching my face, so I think I rubbed off the concealer that I put on there and as well as the blush, but it's kind of hard to tell because again, my cheeks, I'm always red. I did put that cream on my hands, washed my hands a couple of times. I can still kind of feel the lotion here, but definitely here. We'll keep trying it again. All right, see you later, bye.